Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Conhen, and we're going to be talking about some pretty exciting stuff today. We're going to be talking about the Black Ops 2 first DLC named Revolution. In this DLC, we're going to be seeing 4 multiplayer maps, 1 zombies map, which is normal for a Call of Duty DLC. But also, in addition to that, we are going to be seeing a bonus gun DLC. First time in Call of Duty history. This gun will be called the Peacekeeper SMG. So it's going to be overpowered just like any other SMG in the game, but there is some confusion with this. They're going to be putting this gun into the game, and that's going to raise some problems. What if you're playing with someone who has the DLC, they're using the gun, you kill them, they take it, but their game just lags out because they can't use it because they don't have it. They could probably just have it so that you can pick it up or just take it instead of putting it as a class, but who knows. I assume if you buy it, it's just going to be unlocked permanently. You don't have to use a unlock token, and you're just going to have to earn everything with it. Hopefully it's going to be a good gun. The only reason I'm saying it's not going to be a zombies weapon is there's never been a DLC where they promoted putting a gun into zombies. It might be added into the box, or it might be added onto the wall, depending on how strong it is. But I don't see this being real if they just put it there to show for zombies. Because why would they do that? We get the surprise of finding guns in zombies half the time, and that's 90% of the fun. Not knowing, like, we never knew what the jet gun was. We didn't know the thunder gun was coming. We had no clue about the scavenger. It's all just stuff we get to wait and see. They don't just put it in to show you. So that's why I don't believe it's going to be in zombies. Now on to the DLC maps. First, in multiplayer, we're going to be seeing the map Hydro. This map looks actually kind of cool. It looks like we're going to be set at, like, maybe the Hoover Dam. I don't know if it's going to be specifically the Hoover Dam, because it's obviously in the future. Maybe they built a new one. But it looks like in the picture that you're standing at the base of the dam, and it looks like the soldier is looking up. So maybe it would be cool to be up on the top of the dam and get to fight downwards and fight upwards, so you get a constant hill feel on it. Capture the flag would be cool on it. Domination would be crazy. And then maybe since it's a dam and water's going to be coming down, there'll be a river splitting half of it, and you won't be able to get there unless you go up and around, which would offer some sniping opportunities and allow a lot less use of SMGs and short-range guns, shotguns. It'd remove those pretty well. But yeah, let's move on to the next map. The next DLC map is going to be Grind. In the picture, we see a bunch of people in a confined area, which looks to be a skate park. There seems to be a half pipe, and it looks like when you look at the soldier, he's kind of grinding on the rail, kind of like he was on a skateboard. I don't think there's actually going to be introducing any kind of skateboarding or like rollerblading, because that'd be kind of weird to do. But it looks like it's going to be a cool map. It looks kind of small, so maybe we're going to get that CQB feel. We won't if Hydro is a big open map. That might be the change on this one. Well, it looks really cool, and I'm pretty sure this one's going to be the most fun out of this DLC. And now let's move on to the next map. So our next map is going to be Downhill, which will be our first snow map in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We didn't have any at launch. That's because there was a controversy about how much people liked them in Black Ops 1. Some were good, some were bad. I liked a couple of them, but I know a lot of people didn't. This one looks to be at a ski slope, so we're going to have maybe the opportunity to take the chairlift, fight on that like the gondolas. That'd be a cool feature to be able to go from the top to the bottom, and if you're on it and someone else is on the other one, you can fight. And at the top of the hill, there's a spawn on the bottom hill. Maybe. Who knows? It looks really cool, actually. This one looks like it's going to be really fun. It seems that in the picture you are in a gondola or a helicopter of some sort that's going down. I don't know, maybe it's a crash site, maybe that's why it's downhill. But it looks like it's going to be a good map, and I hope that it is, because I would like to see it. Alright, and now on to our next map. Our fourth multiplayer map is going to be Mirage. It looks to be set in the Middle East, where part of the campaign actually took place. It wasn't most, but it was close. So this map looks to have a building in it that kind of resembles Castle from World at War. I don't think they're going to start off their map packs by redoing maps, because that's not a style for Treyarch. They don't like to do that. I think they released one maybe into their second or third DLC, but that was because their fourth DLC was all zombies. That this map looks cool. The guy's using, I don't know exactly what gun. It could be a new gun, but I can't tell just from the picture. Sometimes they just use guns from the campaign. It looks nice. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be the most exotic of the pick of this pack. But now we're moving on to the best part about this DLC, which is going to be zombies. As for zombies in this DLC, it looks epic. We have our map, which is named Die Rise. No connection to Der Riese in World at War or Black Ops, depending on how you got it. But in the German language, Die, Der, and Das all mean the. So I think they just threw in Die, as it is, to maybe throw some nostalgia back to when we got Der Riese for the first time. I hope that they bring back that factor of how awesome Der Riese was, because I know 90% of the community believes that that is the single best zombies map, and I am on that track. I love it. It is in my top 3 of the amount we have, and it's a great map, and I'll go back to World at War and play it every now and again too. Now onto the map itself. It looks to be a fallen city, which would be a cool change from it would pretty much be the opposite of Green Run. Green Run is pretty much just a small local area. There's a diner, there's a farm. There's not much. It's not like this really cool modern place. I'm really hoping that we get to go to the future and maybe even lose the characters we have now, because I don't like them. I miss Nikolai, Takiao, and Dempsey, and hopefully we'll actually get Samantha, the little girl, back in, because I honestly don't like these new characters, and I really hope to be seeing Dempsey and Nikolai soon. Now, looking at the picture, we see a few things. We see our zombies, which look to be military zombies. For the first time, we are actually getting to see soldiers. We've seen scientists, we've seen characters in a movie, sea divers, we've seen a bunch of things in zombies, but we've never actually seen soldiers. We've seen astronauts is the closest thing I can say, but the biggest part about this picture is when you look, you see a helicopter. Some people believe we're going to be getting maybe 8 characters in availability. Instead of doing grief, we're going to be able to do survival or transit with 8 people. But I believe that's going to be our mode of transportation for this zombies transit run. I think we're going to go from spot to spot, maybe have helipads where we have to clear off, get on the helicopter, and get off before zombies get on, and clear them out if they do catch like the rudder or something. It would be a really cool idea, because the bus was cool, but it wasn't cool enough. We get a nice overview of the zombies and maybe take them out with maybe a cool new power weapon, or maybe restoring the scavenger, which was my favorite power weapon in itself. And hey, I mean, it'd be a cool addition. But that's all I have to say about the zombies. This map pack should be coming out January 29th. Not confirmed by Treyarch yet, because this is still a leak and it's unreliable, but it looks perfect. Whoever did this, if they forged it very well. But again, that will be January 29th, Xbox first. I'm sorry to you PS3 and PC gamers, but the way the world works is people pay, people get first. Xbox pays for Xbox Live Gold, then Xbox has the money to go out and pay Treyarch to give them their stuff first. It's just how it works. I'm sorry, but it is. If you really want the DLC that bad, buy an Xbox. If you want to wait, go ahead and wait. Or go to one of your friends' house who gets the DLC, and hey, maybe it'll save you a few bucks if you don't like it. And this map pack is free to anyone with the season pass, but I thought that's pretty just common. You know that already. If you bought the season pass, you have this. You have Newtown Zombies, and overall, this DLC season looks to be kicked off with a great map pack, if this is true. Once the video comes out, if we see anything else, I'll be updating my YouTube. So if you want, subscribe. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you really liked it, comment, just tell me what you think, and share this video if you could. It helps a lot. Thanks, guys. I will be talking to you soon.